Hello, and welcome to the Live Past Crazy Show. Your host is Mitra Jojo Waddell, the only Live Past Crazy specialist. So what better place to be than here with her? Mitra appreciates you taking the time out to listen to the podcast, and it is her sincere hope that what we share is something that you can use to help you and someone you know live past crazy.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you guys are ready to get this morning started. Hope you're ready to get this day started. I know I am. Hope you had a good day on yesterday. Please make sure you share. Welcome to the Fearless Morning Show. My name is Mitra Jojo Waddell, the only Live Past Crazy specialist. So what better place to be than here with me? Please make sure you share the show, guys. If this is your first time joining the Fearless Morning Show, welcome. I'm excited and glad to have you here. If you've been with me for a while, hey girl, hey boos, how y'all doing? I don't know where that came from this morning. Please make sure you share the show because sharing is caring. If your friends and family do not have Facebook, send them over to the YouTube channel where they can binge watch all the Fearless Morning shows over there. If they don't do YouTube, we do have a podcast, the Live Past Crazy Show, and they can listen to it over there. And if they don't do any social media, we have 5 books, and they are more than welcome to read one. So thank you for joining me. And if the morning show has helped you or you have shared it, please tag me in it and let me know so that I can properly tell you thank you. Because I greatly appreciate you sharing it because you did not have to. You did not have to do that. So I appreciate you taking the time to do so. So good morning. Good morning. How do you do? So if you've been with us since last Thursday, we've had a good week. Yesterday we talked about we're all out of options. We talked about we're all out of options and the 2 F's that we have, freedom and fear. And we really talked about that yesterday. So if you missed yesterday's show, please go back and watch it. If you missed all this week, go back and watch it on what's today? Thursday. So on Tuesday, we talked about you cannot become the woman of your dreams and expect there not to be a revolution. There has to be one. And then on Monday's show was really good. So make sure you go back and check out this week's show. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. Here is the quote of the day. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is to just try one more time. I don't know whose quote that is. It doesn't give a name. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is to just try one more time. Try again and try again and then try again. Our greatest weakness is giving up. The most certain way to succeed is just to try one more time. And it is in the trying one more time that all the good stuff is there. It is that. All right, guys, let's get right into it. But please go back and watch the rest of the week. My favorite show was Monday, where we talked about stretching your mind, exercising your faith, and the word exercise. But I also like Tuesday's show, starting a revolution. Yesterday, we were all out of options. I ain't got no more options other than the affirmative. There are no more options other than for me to succeed. There's nothing else left. That's it. is happening. And all of my steps are for the affirmative. Period. So on today, we got the quote of the day. The fearless thought of the day, y'all, is attorney at law. I just want to give you guys, sometimes I laugh at myself. I just want to give you guys a little insight of why you are an attorney at law. Why you are JoJo Esquire. Waddell Esquire, insert your name. Why are you an attorney at law? And I like to talk about things in terms so that people can relate to them. And maybe you just didn't think about it that way. So attorney at law. What do I mean by saying that you're an attorney? And I want you to, I tell my kids, relax your mind to understand this. Because it's not hard, it's not complicated. You are attorney at law because you continuously build your case on why you can't do something. You build your case on why you can't have it. You build your case on why you can't do something. You build your case on everything that you can think of. You present your evidence. You study the law. You get up and you do your opening and closing argument. You do it all. You are the attorney at law, and you are on your own payroll. You are on your own payroll. You are your attorney for the defense. You are representing yourself against yourself. And you are building your own case on why you can't have something, why you can't prosper, why you can't be thankful, why you can't have abundance. And you are presenting all the evidence to prove your case of why everything must go wrong. You have studied the last 20 years, and you have studied Good Morning Sunshine. You have studied all the things, and you have your opening, your closing argument. You say, Your Honor, today I want to present the evidence of my case of why I can't have an abundant life. Exhibit A. My mama said. Exhibit B. Cousin them said. Exhibit 3. Somebody told me I couldn't do it, so I didn't try again. Exhibit 4, Your Honor, is I tried one time 10 years ago, but it didn't work. Yeah, I only tried one time, but Your Honor, this is the evidence. I got 10 years of everybody telling me no, or 20 years of saying it's not going to work. And you, my friend, you're an attorney at law. Not only are you building your case of why you can't, why you don't, why you will not, why you will never have. You presented the evidence, you studied the law, you had your open and closing argument, and here's the kicker. Not only are you the attorney, you are the judge, the jury, the jailer, and the prisoner. You're the entire court system. You're the entire judicial system. You're it. That's what you are. So you're the judge, you're judging yourself. You're the jury, you have convicted yourself that you can't do anything. You're the jailer, now you're going to lock yourself up in this self-imposed prison, and now you are the prisoner. But boo, you still got the keys. You still have the keys. And if you're going to be an attorney for your lack, could you not apply these same rules to do something different? If you're exercising, remember we talked about that fear muscle? If we're exercising our fear muscle inside of that, and we're exercising our faith right there inside of that fear muscle, could you not be an attorney at law to get past that? So here's my question for today, because I always have a question. What is the reward for you winning that case? What is the reward for you as attorney, judge, jury, the jailer, and the prisoner? What is your reward for winning that case? What are you gaining by constantly telling yourself you can't do something? What is the reward for turning yourself in? Because if you might as well be the police and go hunt yourself down and turn yourself in. What is the reward for that? What is the reward for not doing what you're supposed to do? What are you gaining by being an attorney? What are you gaining by being your attorney? And if you can answer those questions, now we have a stepping stone to work on. But on this lovely morning, and I like to use analogies. We talked about we're engineers, and everything that we need to build, all of our tools are in our hand. And we look at the structure of the building as engineers and decide where we're going to put a window and a wall. And you are engineering your prison. So you are doing a lot of work, my friend. You are an engineer, you're a small business, and you're an attorney. You are an attorney at law. Every morning you get up, you build a case on why you can't have something. Every morning you get up, you present your case to the universe on why you cannot achieve that thing. Every day you show up to court in your suit and tie and present your evidence. Your Honor, this is the reason why I cannot have abundance in my life. Your Honor, this is the reason why my relationships won't work. Your Honor, this is the reason why don't nobody want to be around me. Your Honor, this is the reason why I can't get the job I want. I can't have the career I want. You have studied that law. You have studied yourself. And you present your case every day for your lack. And please insert whatever that lack may be. And you even cross-examine yourself and you still beat that argument. You are on your own payroll. You're doing an opening and closing statement. You are the judge, the jury, the jailer, and the prisoner. You are all the above. So my question becomes, what is the reward for your pain? What is the reward for you winning your case against you? What are you gaining by getting up every morning and putting and wearing the title of attorney? Because you're wearing it. Wearing the title of attorney to convince yourself in the universe, the creator of period. You get up every morning and you present your case to the universe. You stand in the mirror and you present your case to yourself in the mirror. Jojo, you can't do this. And then you present evidence to back it up. Jojo, you can't have abundance, and you present evidence to back it up. Jojo, you can't have a good relationship, and you present evidence to back it up. You then do your closing argument. Your Honor, I close by saying Jojo can't do this because she's not smart enough. She doesn't have enough money. She doesn't have the right support system. She doesn't have enough friends. She doesn't have the right location. She doesn't know how to do it. And you present your case, and in your closing argument, honey, you win it. And so now, since you have presented the case as the attorney against yourself, now you get to be the judge and the jury and the jailer. So you have sentenced yourself to poverty, a negative mindset, living less than, living in small spaces, accepting the darkness. That's your punishment that you received. Now you got to take yourself to jail and lock yourself up in your self-imposed prison. All with the same keys that you could use to get out with. So my question today is, what is the reward for your pain? What is the reward for winning your case against yourself every morning? What is that? And you don't have to justify it with me, because I'm JoJo. I'm JoJo from North Carolina. That's who I am. And I had to justify my excuses to myself. And you got to you have to answer that for yourself. Remember when the judge, when you come up for parole, the judge said, "Are you sorry for your actions?" You got to ask yourself that question. What is the reward for winning your case? What is the reward for your pain? Because if you're the judge, the jury, the jailer, and the prisoner in your self-imposed prison, what is the reward for winning your case against yourself? What are you gaining by staying in that thing? Here is, I've become a firm believer. This is how we can get stuck. We can get stuck in relationships and friendships and careers with this statement. They not bad. You know, it's just these things that aggravate me. But they aggravate your character and your core. But you accept it. And because it's not as bad, at least it's not this, then you let it stay and settle, and you begin to accept less and less and less. And then before you know it, you're in a downward spiral of accepting less for all things. At some point, the revolution has to occur. In order to be the woman of your dreams, it cannot be without a revolution. And you're creating a revolution every day. You, my sister, my brother, are an attorney at law. Put Esquire behind your name. You are official. You are officially an attorney. But my question is, if you the judge, the jury, the jailer, the prisoner in your self-imposed prison, you had to hunt yourself down and arrest yourself. What was the reward for being a bounty hunter on your own dreams? To go chase yourself down and say, nah, dog, you cannot do that because mama and them said you don't have enough money, you don't have this. What is the reward for constantly beating yourself down? What's the reward? What are you gaining by being an attorney? What is the reward for turning yourself in? What is that reward? You're an attorney at law. Every morning you get up, you are building your case on why you cannot have something. You are building your case on why you can't do it. You are building your case on why you don't have enough money. You don't have good enough friends. You're not in the right location. You don't know enough people. You don't have the right words. You don't have the right clothes. You don't look right. Your hair ain't right. Your lipstick don't look good. Your makeup don't look good. You build your case on why you can't do it because you overweight, but yet you don't do any of that. You build your case every morning you get up. You present your open argument to the judge, who is you. And you say, Judge, I present my evidence. And you present it not only to yourself, but to the universe, because your word, life and death lies where? And if you don't give your words and your breath direction, what happens? They fall flat in front of you. So every morning you get up and you stand in the mirror and you give your open argument. Jojo, Your Honor, good morning. The open argument, I present my evidence today on why JoJo cannot achieve this thing. Look, Your Honor, let me present to you Exhibit A, why JoJo can't write book 6. She wrote book 1 through 5, Lord, but Your Honor, book 6, book 6 is different than book 1. Let me present the case on why she can't do that. Yes, she has more money. Yes, she live in a better place. Yes. Yes, she's healed from that. Oh, yeah, all of that is true. But no, let me present the case on why she can't do it now. And you present evidence to yourself. You have an open argument. You have a closing argument. Your Honor, as I close, I just want to reiterate that this is the reason why JoJo can't do this. Because she tried to do it 10 years ago and it didn't work. And we don't want to repeat that because she's a repeat offender of quitting. I like that. Your Honor, she's a repeat offender of quitting things. So as I close this out, Your Honor, I just want to remind you that JoJo say a lot of things, but she ain't worked on none of them. And here's the evidence of 10 years, Your Honor. See, not only you the attorney, you studied the law, you studied yourself, so you got why you can't do stuff down pat. And so when you go to present your case to yourself every morning, when you look in the mirror and you say, I really ought to do this, your attorney shows up and says, Your Honor, on JoJo's behalf, I'm going to submit evidence, state's evidence A, on the reason why she can't change her life. Here it is, Your Honor. In subsection B.213, it says, 10 years ago, JoJo tried this thing, so that is evidence, Lord, that she ain't going to do it. And we can see over the past 10 years, Lord, that she was a repeat offender of quitting, so that is included in the evidence. And you present yourself, you present your case to yourself every morning, and you close. You're on your own payroll. You are the judge, the jury, the jailer, and the prisoner. You present your case. You convict yourself. You the judge, so you sentence yourself to pain and hell. Then you take yourself to jail, and then you lock yourself up in your self-imposed prison, and you have your keys in your hand. So my question becomes, what is the reward for turning yourself in? What is the reward for your pain? What are you gaining by presenting your case to yourself every morning? What is the reward for winning your case? Okay, JoJo, you win. Case closed. JoJo can't do it. What is the reward? What am I gaining? Because that's the question we need to figure out. And so if I'm my own attorney, we need a retrial, because I need to figure this here out, because this ain't working. So on this lovely day, it's going to be an amazing day. Good morning, Mama. What case are you building against yourself? What evidence are you presenting to yourself? What law have you studied about you? Let's go back to the quote. It's got to be a revolution. You cannot become the woman or man of your dreams without there not being a revolution. When we going to say, excuse me, Your Honor, I have a star witness, and bring yourself in and be like, boo, we not fixing to do this no more. Because in this revolution, you're fighting the old you with the new you. And I am both the attorney, the judge, the juror, the jailer, the prisoner, and yet I have all the keys to unlock everything that is holding me back. But if I choose to continue to put the key in my pocket, I will assume it's never there, because I don't acknowledge it. But I want you to understand that every morning, and I use the analogy of attorney because that's easy to understand. Instead of doing brain science, I love brain science on how the mind works. And instead of telling you how the chemicals work in your brain and how your mind changes inside of itself, you can understand attorney at law. What are you gaining by winning your case? What are you gaining by looking yourself in the mirror every day and saying, I cannot do this? Your Honor, I present my case that JoJo can't do this today. She can't do this because she got a bad knee. Some of us present the weakest evidence and win our case on it. Lord, JoJo, Your Honor, she can't do this because her knee hurt. You know that right pinky nail? It hurt today. So, Your Honor, I'm presenting evidence on why JoJo can't type out her proposal today. It's because her pinky hurt. That knuckle from boxing class, because she didn't wrap on her hands right, that right knuckle hurt. So that is the evidence. That states evidence I'm presenting why JoJo can't accomplish this today. And we let everything slide. You present your evidence. You have studied the law. You have an open and closing argument on why you can, will not, cannot receive, cannot have, can't think about it, won't do it, it won't work. Your nerves is bad. Your mind is bad. Your patience is bad. You ain't got enough money. You live in the wrong place. You present all of your evidence every single morning. You present your case to the universe and to yourself. Every morning you look yourself in the face and you say, Go back to jail. Go back to jail. April the 3rd, my journal entry is, JoJo, why are you okay with the darkness? It is because I was afraid of the brightness of my light. And some of you will argue your case to accept your darkness. You will rather go to jail in your self-imposed prison than to acknowledge the light, because the vastness of the light is too much to handle when you've been in dark for so long. But please understand, the minute that you understand the light and you start to see it, yes, it's going to hurt your eyes. Yes, the sun is bright because you've been in darkness a long time. Yes, you won't close your eyes because you're like, ooh, that's hurting. But boo, when your vision readjusts and you can see, that's when you know. That's why you don't know where you're going. You're walking backwards in the dark. That came to me in a dream about 2 weeks ago. You are walking backwards in the dark. And now when you see the light, it's going to take a minute for you to understand your foot and your standing and where you're going, because you've been so used to the darkness. Amen. You got to stop that. Every morning. It's got to be exhausting. And so every morning you get up and you go to work, you run a whole judicial system every morning. What's the reward of that? What are you... Please tell me what you're gaining, because that's the question I got to ask myself every morning. If I'm asking questions, I'm going to come ask the Fearless Morning Show questions. What are you gaining? What is the purpose and point of you continuously, habitually going to jail every day, living in a cell in darkness in a self-imposed prison when you have the key to get out? What is the purpose of that? What are you gaining? Are you getting peace of mind? If so, please stay in your jail. Are you getting the love and affection that you need? Then please stay in your jail. Because, boo, what's not hard is making the decision to get out of jail. That's not hard. You just don't want to deal with the ramifications and the responsibilities that come once you get out of jail. Y'all know the statistics. Once people leave jail, they've been in there a long time, they come back because they're used to staying in a small space in darkness, confined, and they're afraid of the vastness of the outside. Change your mind. There's got to be a revolution. And if you don't think you're worth it, every morning when you get up to present your case to the universe, yourself. As you look at the judge, yourself. As you look at the juror, yourself. As you look at the jailer, who is also you. As you look at the prisoner, who is also you. And you walk inside that prison that you yourself built. You are going in with the knowledge, because you have studied the law. You are going in with the knowledge that this could be different. But because I don't want to deal with the brightness of my light, because if I do, it will require something different of me than doing my routine every single day. It's going to require something of me. And because I'm not ready for that part, I'm going to put my handcuffs on myself, put myself in my own self-imposed prison, shut the door, and stick the key to the way out inside of my pocket and pretend that it's not there. What is the reward for turning yourself in? What is the reward for not doing what you're purposed to do? Do we not all want to hear, good job? Do we not all want to hear that? What is the reward? What are you gaining by being an attorney? Jojo Esquire, what? I don't put nobody else in jail. I just put myself in jail. What are you gaining by being your own attorney? You are the judge, the jury, the jailer, and the prisoner. Man, you've got to be exhausted. Guilty. Exhausted. Every morning I get up and I look in that mirror and I say, Your Honor, I present my case today on why I can achieve this thing. And just like you argue for your evidence of why you can't do something, it's the same way you got to argue your evidence for why you can. But see, on the positive side, on the reasons why I can, state's evidence said, the Creator lives inside of me. The divine that created the entire universe, whose you can't even begin to contain his name, lives inside of me. So it doesn't matter what the other side presents. It doesn't hold a light to that. Because the Creator said I could. I close my case, Your Honor. Brush your teeth, wash your face, go handle your business. What is the reward? What are you gaining by being an attorney? Are you a repeat offender of quitting? Because a judge, you're going to say that, Jojo, you say you're going to do this, but boo, I've seen you in my court before. You are a repeat offender of quitting. You are a repeat offender of saying, oh yeah, I'm going to do it, and still locking yourself up in your prison. That's just what you do. See, we're used to that. So when you come up for an appeal, we ain't even going to listen. When you try to change, we ain't going to acknowledge, because a revolution hasn't taken place inside of you yet. You haven't got mad. You haven't got angry. You haven't presented your real evidence, because all this is play. This is circumstantial. None of this matters. Where's the real evidence? And until you can present your case that way, we ain't believing you. Go to jail, boo. Decorate your jail. Call it your home. Call it your career. Call it your marriage. Call it your relationships. Call it your friendships. Slap some paint on it. Put some curtains. Honey, put a soul sign on it and go live your whole best life in that self-imposed prison. That's where you need to be. Until there's going to be a revolution. There's got to be an uprising at the jail. There's got to be an uprising. And if I am the judge, the jury, the jailer, and the prisoner, and I built the jail, and I have the keys to it, I sure to God know how to get out of it. You're far smarter, far stronger than you could ever imagine. and you have all the tools in your hand to reconstruct your case, to present it differently. Because once the revolution takes place, once we understand, like we talked about yesterday, I ain't got no more options. I'm all out of options. I'm all out of options of less. My only options are this will, and my only steps are it is going. I am becoming a person who I'm only in the affirmative. I can't understand no options if I ain't got no money. Lord, I don't know what's going to happen next. Those are not my options, because there was a revolution. Those are no longer my options. I'm all out of options for lack, less than, negative mindset. I don't have any options. And I'm all out of options of anything failing. My only options are for success, abundance, a positive mindset moving forward. So on this absolutely wonderful day, you have options of abundance. And you have 2 F's, freedom and fear. And you present them every day at your trial. Every day there's a trial. Every single day there is a trial going on, and you are present. Y'all, if you ever been to court, it says court number, docket number, Waddell versus Waddell, all parties present. I used to want to be an attorney. I applied to go to law school. I didn't pass the test. I got sick and didn't pass the test. Work for an attorney. But what are you gaining by being an attorney? What are you gaining by presenting your case? What is your reward for turning yourself in every day? What is that? What is your reward for turning yourself in every day? So on this wonderful, absolutely lovely day, the quote of the day, our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is to just try one more time. Try again. If you've already presented your case this morning, if you've already washed your face, brushed your teeth, or if you ain't done none of that but you had your coffee and used the bathroom, you presented your case already this morning. Ask for a retrial. Go back, have another cup of coffee and say, Your Honor, I found some new evidence on why JoJo can do this. And you present that evidence with all you got, because you have the entire universe backing you up. You have the entire universe backing you up. The creator of everything that you see, think, feel, and know is telling you you can. Go present your case again. If you brushed your teeth, go back to the bathroom and say, I want to present my case again, Your Honor. You're the judge. You're going to grant that. You're going to let yourself out of jail so you can go present your case. Go present it again. Do it again. Do it again until it becomes a revolution inside of you that you say, oh, I'm about tired of locking myself up in this every day. Because this ain't it. This not what I'm fixing to do. I'm not fixing to do this. No. You not fixing to tell me I'm about to do this for the rest of my life, and I'm presenting my case. So I'm in charge. I'm the judge, the jury, the jailer, the prisoner, and I got the key. Oh, what? And the universe is backing? No, there's got to be a revolution. So if you've had your coffee, if you washed your face, if you brushed your teeth, if you put your lipstick on, if you're dressed, if you laying in the bed and your eyes is open, you can still ask for a retrial. Go redo your case. Represent yourself again. Period. And when you represent yourself again, I want you to tell the judge, who is yourself, all the reasons why you can achieve this thing. You absolutely can leave that relationship. Oh yeah. You can have more friends. You can have another career. You will do this. You will do what you are purposed to do. But first, there's got to be a revolution. What is the reward for winning your case today? What is the reward for turning yourself in? So those are my questions for today. So attorney at law, Esquire, JoJo Esquire, Waddell Esquire. Insert your name, Esquire. You're an attorney. Go represent your case again. Start over again today. Right now. No time like the present. We celebrate day ones, not one day. And today, boo, is the day that you win the case against yourself. You're not going back to jail no more. I'm not fixing to go back there. I'm not. Don't be a repeat offender of quitting. What is the reward for your pain and suffering? What is the result of you winning your case? What are you gaining by sending yourself back to that jail that you built? What is the reward? So somebody can say, oh, she was so dedicated to what? Oh, well, she worked her heart out for that. For what? And some of us are afraid to answer those questions. And as long as you're afraid of yourself and afraid to answer those questions, boo, you ain't ever getting out of prison. You're going to stay there. You're doing life. You're giving yourself the electric chair. You're giving yourself the death sentence. And some of us seem to be A-okay with that. I am not. I'm questioning all things. I'm presenting my case every morning in the affirmative. This is so. So on this lovely day, I hope this has helped somebody today, guys. If it has, please let me know. If you share the show, please let me know so that I can tell you thank you for sharing the show. Thank you for hanging out with me. My name is Yamitra JoJo Waddell, the only Live Past Crazy specialist. So what better place to be than here with me? The quote of the day: our greater weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is just to try one more time. The fearless thought of the day: you're an attorney at law. You are building a case on why you can't do something, and you present it every single morning. You present your evidence. You have studied the law. You have done your opening and your closing arguments. You're on your own payroll. You are the judge, the jury, the jailer, and the prisoner, and you have the key. Does that make sense? Are you a repeat offender of quitting? And today the question is, what is the reward for turning yourself in? What's the reward for winning your case? What are you gaining from your pain and suffering? What is your settlement? What's your settlement amount? Is it life? Is it death? What is your settlement for turning yourself in? What are you gaining from winning this case? What are you gaining by not doing what you're purposed to do? So on this lovely day, please make sure you share the show. If your friends and family don't have Facebook, send them to the YouTube channel. 470 videos strong over there. If they don't like Facebook, they don't like YouTube, we do have a podcast, the Live Past Crazy Show, wherever podcasts are, on your Apple, your Android. We're on iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio. We're everywhere. If they don't do any of that, I have 5 books. There's 3 right there. If you simply type in my name, all of my books will come up. If you don't even want to do that, send me a message and I will give you the link to purchase the books. So I hope this has helped someone today, guys. If it has, please let me know so I know that I'm not talking to myself. I want you to have an amazing day. Know that you're an attorney at law. You're an attorney. Every one of you look at yourself. You're building your case, okay? You're building your case on why you can or cannot. Lack or abundance. Failure or success. I don't know or I know. Forward or backwards. Darkness or light. Amen. You present your evidence. You studied the law. You have your opening and your closing arguments. You are the judge, the juror, the jailer, and the prisoner. You are the attorney for you today. What is the reward for winning your case? What is your pain and suffering? What is your settlement going to be for you not doing what you were purposed to do? So I hope you have an amazing day. I want you to be peaceful, period, because there's nothing after that. There's nothing after that. Your foundation starts after that. So I have enjoyed this show today, y'all. I hope that analogy worked. I hope that analogy worked for you. But you really need to ask your question: what is the reward for winning your case? So have a great day, and please make sure you share the show, because sharing is caring. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you guys here bright and early tomorrow morning. Have a good one.
Thank you again for listening to the Live Past Crazy Show with Yamitra JoJo. She is the only Live Past Crazy specialist, and she is glad you spent your time with her. If you would like to know more about why she knows crazy and about her journey, she invites you to check out her website, www.livepastcrazy.com. as well as follow her on social media. Jan Mitra is her tag for IG, Twitter, and Facebook. JANMETRA. She also invites you to join her on the Fearless Morning Show, weekdays at 7:15 a.m. on Facebook Live. Again, you can find us on Facebook with the Fearless Morning Show page or by name. Remember, as a result of working with the only Live Past Crazy specialists, individuals are able to identify the crazy in their lives and develop a specific blueprint to begin to live past crazy. Do you know anybody who needs to live past crazy? Then send them over her way, because there is life after crazy. Be peaceful, period. And Jan Mitra will see you guys on the next show.